Oh my god, I forgot the kid. It's 1 in the morning and Seven has just been out here for like 7 hours. Oh my god. There's a bloody jump! There's a bloody... No!
Hello from the void, it's post-COVID Rose. Welcome back to my channel and my Not So Berry challenge. Quick thing, the pandemic is not over. If you have a sniffle, please wear a mask because this was horrendous. I got COVID at my grandma's funeral and I have spent the last 5 days dying. Anyway, today we're going to get over that by playing around in Mount Komorebi. I think I said in my last video that I really haven't ever played with the Snowy Escape pack, and we moved there with our Grey Generation Air Dove Spectra. And honestly, aside from like grinding her career and getting our kids through school and their childhoods, I think that's just what we're going to aim to do today. We're going to explore Komorebi, we're going to look around our neighbourhood, maybe we'll get to go to a festival and go to the onsen, maybe we'll take up snowboarding, who knows? I don't know, but let's go play Sims.
We are kicking off this episode with Paisley playing with her friend Keon on the doll's house. I really love that doll's house. It's a fantastic item that came with the little campers kit. It's the only one from that kit I use, honestly. And I realised while I was editing the last episode that I hadn't really looked around this neighbourhood. I don't know Mount Komorebi at all, and it's honestly pretty cool. There's like a mix of modernist and like more traditional houses. This one over here is massive, and I hadn't realised like how close our house was to the water. Like there's this whole system of ponds that are really pretty over here. That lady's outfit is a little tragic, and it looks like this might even be like a river beach. I assume it's freshwater, I don't know why. Just, yeah. So even though we built Dove a swimming pool, it looks like we could have actually just had her swim over here. And there's even a waterfall, which is honestly super nice. I hadn't realised how nice this neighbourhood was. And I feel like so many of the new neighbourhoods, I don't know, they're just so like big and gappy. And this really feels kind of full by comparison. Like there's this whole park area over here that we can just walk to from our house without going through a loading screen, which is exciting. And then the town square is like just here, which I also hadn't realised. I think this is where the Festival of Youth is, which is maybe the only reason I've ever come here before. I seem to remember my kid getting upset because I failed to get them a blessing or something. And we got a couple of little street food things. Anyway, I'm really hyped to live here. This just feels, I don't know, it feels really Dove somehow, and yeah, I'm excited. But we are not going to be able to get out and explore just yet because we have parenting stuff to do, such as trying to get our kid Seven to roll over, which he has now done, and now we need to give him a bath because he smells really bad. I don't really know what's going on with Paisley and Keon. I think she must have had like a bad opportunity at school because she's really sad and Keon is really tense, but their friendship seems okay. I feel like she would be like a mid-popular kid, like not in every group. Oh, we got another milestone, first bath. Yeah, and here's where it's going to get sticky. We only have one bathroom, so we've just finished bathing Seven. Now Paisley's desperate for the bathroom. Dove is now absolutely filthy. Oh my god, there's someone at the door, and she needs to wee. But there is just the one bathroom. Oh, and the person at the door has no legs and has busted CC. I did do a little bit of a clear out to try and just speed my game up a little bit because the lag I'm having is not super fun. So we'll just fix her legs, and then I think we're just going to have to ignore her, although I do want to make friends in the neighbourhood. Is that maybe Keon's mum? I don't know. We probably shouldn't have just left Seven outside and then gone about our day, but we are where we are, and Dove really needs to get through a shower and some dinner, so I guess it's not cold out and we'll go grab him in a bit. I'm hoping Paisley's eating bug is fixed. It looks like it is. She appears to have animated and taken some bites and her food bar has gone up, which thank goodness, because that was quite annoying last time. I kept having to cheat her food bar up. But it looks like everything is working properly now, right down to Sims not finishing their meal to go and do the next task. Anyway, Dove has got some food. She is super tired, but I do want to try and get her to spend some time with Paisley because when we were at the park last time, Paisley got the ignored sentiment, being like kind of jealous of the attention that Seven is getting. Although, let's be honest, right now Seven is outside in the garden and your mum is in here chatting with you. So if anyone has a reason to feel ignored, it's possibly that poor kid that I really should not have had. Oh, poor baby. Right, Dove is also not feeling well, which on top of all of her motives being pretty low is... Oh, did we just steal our child's soul? I don't know. Either way, we still have the ignored sentiment, and I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do about it tonight. It has gone grey instead of red, so I think that means it's like timing out. But aside from just sort of exchanging some pleasantries, I think we do need to try and get everybody in bed because we are not feeling fantastic. And I do really want Dove to get over the burnout, because that's kind of impacting our ability to build skills and do the things that we need her to do to complete her generation so we can move on to Plum. But for now, all she wants to do is sleep on the sofa. So I think we're going to put Paisley to bed. I think that interaction helps build the parenting skills, so we're doing a little bit of skilling. Also, honestly, it's really cute. There's so many cute interactions that I don't usually do just because you don't need to, right? Sims is hard as it is to get everything done because you're so busy, you know, trying to keep everyone alive and deal with the glitches and stuff, that all the little cute extras don't usually happen in a busy household. Oh my god, I forgot the kid. It's 1 a.m. and Seven has just been out here for like 7 hours. Oh my god. I am a horrible parent. I'm a horrible sim parent. I'm going to put it down to the fact that Dove is on a lot of cold medication and she's not feeling very well at all. But yeah, we left our poopy child in the street where the neighbours could see for hours. And this is the generation where we're meant to be maxing the parenting skill. Oh my god. I was literally sitting there talking about the things we could do to bring her parenting skill up whilst like leaving a slightly neglected child outside on the street. I should be put in a box and not allowed outside. Okay. Well, we're going to draw a line under that. Yeah, Seven, I understand why you're sad. That's going to be one to bring up with your therapist when you're older. Like the time my dad left my sister in a bank for half an hour. Anyway, right, it's the next morning. Dove is still not fully rested, so Paisley is going to have to get up and sort her breakfast herself. She's having some Fruity Pebbles, which is just throwing me back to Mormon Wives again. Honestly, it's the worst show, but I had a lot of fun with it, as is clear by the fact that I decided to stream something based on it. Dove is up. She is premenstrual now, in addition to having a cold and being in a really stinky house. So we are going to throw some cold medication down her. Hopefully that will help. She's already gone from angry to energized, which is a little bit hopeful. And I think we also don't have work today. So perhaps I will do some more exploring of Mount Komorebi, and I kind of want her to go see the ski area. But what if we sent her to the onsen for like a nice hot steam? That sounds like a nice thing to do. Both for the burnout and the menses. But first we are going to take care of our child, not just for the parenting skill, also because it's the right thing to do. And then I guess we can take him with us and just like sit him next to the pool and maybe chat to him at the same time. That seems a reasonable outcome. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go do some exploring of Mount Komorebi. Maybe we'll go check out the ski slopes later, see how Dove does on a... I feel like she'd snowboard rather than ski, but that's for later. For now, we are going to put this back carrier on over our pyjamas and head on out to the onsen. Although Seven appears to have gone missing, despite the fact he's in a back carrier. Can we take him with us? No, apparently you can't. I'm trying to bring him here. I don't think you can bring infants to the onsen. Maybe it's an adults only spa. I'm kind of into that. Okay. No, this is a nice lot. I don't know. I think this is the Sims you save, right? So I'm guessing she rebuilt this. But either way, it's very cute. There is a child here, so maybe it's just like infants you can't bring. I'm not sure what's happened. We are going to look past that for the time being and just go enjoy taking a shower. I don't really want to watch this child shower, that feels weird. So instead, let's have a look around the area. Yama-chan is here, just vibing in the snow. Okay, we've got some forest over this way. Over here is the ski lift. It looks like there's some lumps. Oh, is that where the snow sculpture thing happens? That's just viewable. We've got some... Okay, this is, I'm guessing, the bottom of the slopes. You can't click on the cars. Okay, so you click on this bottom station for the cable car, and I'm guessing that yeets you up the slope and then you can ski back down. Now, the observant among you may be thinking, Rose, this isn't gameplay footage. No, it's not. For some reason, I managed to not film a chunk of this. Dove did go to the onsen. She actually didn't stay in very long because she kept getting out, and in the end I just gave up and let her move on with her life. But here is a photo I took of her onsening. So we did go in, and then I guess maybe her active itchy feet just made her want to go and check out the skiing area. So we are headed on in to the ski lift. And you literally do just like phase immediately to the top. For some reason I thought you might at least sort of like glide up with the gondola, but no, that was silly. And here is the beginner slope. Is this a begin? That is hella steep. Is this what bunny slopes look like? I have never been to skiing or snowboarding, so can you please let me know in the comments if you are from a winter country or a family that did that stuff, if this is realistic for your first ever... Oh my, there's a bloody jump! There's a bloody... No. I am really hoping you can't die from snowboarding in The Sims 4, because this would kill me. in real life. Like all this turning corners back and forth. I thought your first time you just basically slid down like the smallest incline possible, and this is some all out nonsense. And yeah, I mean, I would have gone arse over tip about 6 feet in, so I'm impressed you made it to the bottom, babe. But I mean, if that made you love snowboarding, all power to you. I guess you are the active sort. She still has this cold though. I really thought we took medication and combated our cold, but apparently not. Anyway, given that we left our kid outside all night, I figured it was probably for the best to go home in time for the end of school and to do some childcare. So we're going to try and get Seven through some milestones, do some tummy time with him, which we have successfully done. And now I guess we'll do some chats and stuff. Paisley is downstairs having some dinner, getting started on her homework. And I think we're just going to spend this evening looking after our kids, frankly, to make up for last night's debacle. We have developed a sentiment with Seven, which is promising. One that's not left outside alone. Oh, we really should clean up some of those baby bottles. It is, once again, getting disgusting in here. We've lived in this house for what, 2-3 days? Yeah. Right. Seven is happy, mostly, and so now we're going to spend some time with our older child. Maybe we could teach her about responsibility, see how that comes across from definitely not the most responsible parent, or at least compared to her parents. Although I will say that within the context of this not so very family, she is definitely in the top 50%. We're 4 generations in, and gens 1 and 2 were definitely utter chaos in the parenting department. Dove has maybe made some rogue choices around relationships and relocations, but broadly speaking, she has been there for Paisley so far, and for Seven, except for yesterday night where we left him outside. I'm never going to live that down. I feel really bad about it. And so today we're going to overdo it a little bit, including let's try helping Paisley with her homework. Dove is definitely, I think by the time Paisley's a teen, going to be academically outstripped by her. I see Paisley as being quite a bookish sort, in addition to a hobby, which we are going to try and pick up at the weekend. It is Thursday right now, but I figured after doing some homework, maybe Dove would want her kid to start trying out some different activities. Obviously for Dove, swimming was super important as she was growing up, which is why we put this pool in for them. And while I definitely don't see Dove as the kind of parent that thinks it's super important that her kid has the same hobbies as her, I do think she would encourage Paisley to think about activities she might enjoy and do something in her spare time. Just finding it quite hilarious, the speed that Dove is swimming in such a small pool. She would be absolutely drowning the kid. It's not a good way to make her love swimming, although I don't think we're going to do swimming with Paisley. That doesn't align with her generational goals. What we are going to do, well, watch this space. I've installed a mod and I'm pretty excited about it. We're just quickly whipping up some banh mi's for dinner as a little group cooking activity. See, I really mean it about wholesome family activities. Doing it in our swimmers though, obviously, because we are slobs and we don't believe in getting changed. We'll just drip all over the floor. And then once we are done with cooking, I think we might go have Dove finish her workout. The swimming was good, but we definitely didn't get to sort of the maxed out thing. And I think to get the last bit of her lifetime aspiration, we do need to have her workout super regularly. We really didn't need those banh mi's, but I guess we made them. Anyway, it's pretty late at night. We have got Paisley to bed early. Seven is still awake, but we'll go try and get him to sleep once we're finished with our workout. And Dove is just out here pumping some iron and cramping hard. Oh god, apparently it's almost Seven's birthday. That is concerning. I don't know how... Yeah, we've got 1 day left. I'm not sure how far along we are on his milestones. I should probably check that out. But actually a more pressing need is to feed him. The poor kid is hungry, and we also have a monster under the bed situation. I need to get Paisley a nightlight. Right, hopefully Dove is gonna feed the baby. No, feed the baby. I told you to. It's literally on top. I hate The Sims. I don't hate The Sims. I hate how you can tell them to do the most urgent tasks, like feed the hungry child, and instead they'll just go off on their own and try to spray the monster under the bed. And could you please go feed Seven? He's so sad. He's trying to eat his foot. Come on. We've only got 1 day to make this kid happy, and we are not doing a great job. I'm really worried that he's going to get some bad traits. Although we did just get the sort of stirring music and sparkles that means they've got a new milestone, but we didn't get a notification. So Oh, we were going to check his milestones out anyway. Hopefully the kid is doing better than I thought. Let's see where we're up to. Okay, so we've got a few different motor. Okay, he put his foot in his mouth. We witnessed that. We saw that. We've got a few different rolling over ones. We've got some first. We've got some social skills. You know, honestly, actually, I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I don't have much of a yardstick yet for infants. I've only really had Paisley, and in my Poison Garden save we had Mary, and both of those were like very hands-on because it was right when the infants update came out, and so I was very, very interested to play it. I feel like this is a more realistic approach that I would normally have to like an object baby, so yeah, we'll see how we do. We are now on the next day. I've been chatting too much, and it is work. Everyone is at work or daycare, and hopefully is going to come back in a good mood and be promoted and all of those good things. I'm hoping Paisley goes up to a B student today. Ooh, but Dove did get promoted. Oh, and we got quite a nice bonus. That is honestly appreciated. We're making 150 simoleons more or less an hour now. We've got some new clothes as well, which are less ugly, which is also nice, and a mouse poster apparently. So yeah, that feels a little bit more manageable in terms of bills. I don't know exactly what our costs are going to be in Komorebi yet, but it can't be more surely than what we were paying to live in Windenburg. Oh, and Mac is here. Hey Mac, do you want to come inside out of the rain? Yes, you do. Do you want to hug your smelly, smelly daughter? Yes, you do. But we could de-stinkify her. Dove, I know you're a slob, but we would love if you would go sing in the shower to work on your singing skill as much as anything. And also because I want to try and get everybody's needs up so that we can go to the festival that's going to be on tonight in Komorebi. I think we could perhaps get Paisley through her homework. Maybe Matt could help her, or we could just let them socialise a bit to get her fun up, although she is also pretty tired, so a nap might be in order. It's not quite 4 PM yet, so I think it's realistic that everyone could get their needs up enough that we could go around 7ish. My gosh, this feels so responsible. Am I being a responsible parent? Am I finally growing up? Is this what it means to be a family? I don't know, but we are doing a good job, and that was really cute. We just gave our granddaughter a little peck on the cheek. Oh, we love that. Intergenerational family love. Honestly, Dove's shower has been going on for ages, and I feel a bit awkward watching her like through the wall with her whole family, but what can you do? I can't deal with paying with walls up. All my builds are too small. This is one thing I've learned from, I've been doing some like silly building on the side, and I've been building like a McMansion with like really big scales, and like all of my houses, I think for Not So Berry, have all been like pretty teeny tiny. I guess Mac and Edie's ended up big, but it was still like really chaotic because we had so many children. But it is time for the Festival of Light. I'm actually really excited to go to this. We can get some taiyaki, we can make a wish, we can do a bunch of stuff. Although in classic Sims 4 festivals ways, it looks like the lights haven't come on. I have left Seven at home because it is raining, and leaving him on the floor, on the ground in the rain was a step too far, although it is his birthday. Are we going to miss that? I really hope not. I think we'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. We'll try and get back in time. And I've just spotted over here with the purple hair is a friend that I dropped into the neighbourhood for Paisley. Their name is Wave Dominic, and they were made for me by a lovely, lovely simmer, although I have to be honest, I actually can't remember who made them for me because it was about a year ago now. So if it was you, please let me know in comments, but I also will go through all of my messages and find out who it was and put you in the credits in the description. But yeah, this is Wave. They are super, super cute. I can't actually remember what their pronouns are, so we're going to go with they now to be safe. And yeah, this little person is going to be one of our close friends growing up because I love to have friends, but I can't deal with the puddings. So yeah, we're going to let them get to know each other a little bit. Look how cute this neighbourhood is. It's just really very, very nice. And then we will also have Dove do as many of the traditions of the festival as possible, just because that seems like a nice thing to do. Maybe you guys could go play on some of the playground equipment. That would be nice, I think. Max somehow talked Dove into playing chess with him. This was definitely not their dynamic growing up. They always did like running and swimming and stuff together because Mac was also into working out. Chess was very much Petra's area of expertise, so I can't see this ending particularly well for Dove, although she is talking big game. But I'm fairly sure that Mac just absolutely whooped her, yeah. We lost, but we spent time with our father, and that is nice, but maybe no more chess in case we start an international incident. Honestly, look how cute and wholesome this is. The cherry blossoms are beautiful. There's nice flowers in the park. I'm having just a lovely evening, a lovely Friday with my Sims in the park. But I do want to go try some of the traditions, so we might go see what else is going on around here. Apparently what is going on is a fire. This is very, very crowded. There's people doing fire dancing, which I thought was island living, but what we're here to do is to put a wish on the tree. I'm getting both Dove and Paisley to do that. And then maybe after this is done, we will go and get some taiyaki, and then we might end the episode, because this has actually already gone a little bit longer than I usually plan, but I was having a good time and I wasn't paying attention. So we'll just wrap this up and then we'll head home. Just spotted that Wave's dad is also here, which makes sense because responsible parents don't leave their children alone in public places. That's just me. But apparently he doesn't want to talk to us, which is fine. Whatever. I just love how you can really tell different people's styles when you have other Simmers make Sims for you. Like, this is a face I would never have been able to do. I just don't have that skill or patience, to be frank. I don't know what that first impression was, but it wasn't a good one. But on the plus side, the lights have come on, which feels like a good time to sort of bring this to a close. We get to see the festivities with the pretty lanterns on. We get to enjoy our taiyaki. I think we've got like red bean and mochi flavors, which honestly sounds super good right now. I'm pretty hungry. So with all that said, we are going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to have Seven's birthday. We're going to continue on and we're going to introduce Paisley to a hobby that is probably going to be pretty important in her life, which I am super hyped to do. But for now, there's not really much left to do except for me to say thank you so much for watching, if you are watching. Let me know in comments what you think Paisley's new hobby is going to be, and about the bunny slopes, because I am curious. This is so pretty. And yeah, while you're down there, if you wanted to like or subscribe, that would be fantastic. If not, no hard feelings. I hope to see you in the next video. Love you, bye!